But yeah, like, thank you for tuning in. Currently, we're just setting everything up, kind of waiting for the channel invite and stuff like that to figure out where we need to be at. Um, Other than that, just tune in and we'll be going to it really soon, hopefully. I don't want incognito. Okay. Here, I'll put on a little bit of music just to make it seem a little better.
Remember asking both my mom and dad why we never travel to exotic lands. We only ever really visit
Apologize, I gotta do this real quick just to get the actual image.
We never really went buying clothes. Folks were passing on the stuff and plenty
Okay,
more.
sorry, just double checking everything.
Even there, out to play ball so we could ruin them. Mama said that it was okay. Mama said that it was
Okay.
quite alright. Our kind of people had a bed for the night, and it was okay. Mama told us we were good kids.
We're not quite live yet. Like I said, we're still kind of waiting.
The nasty fingers and making fun, 'cause we were good kids. Don't get me wrong, I didn't have it bad. I got enough loving from my mom and dad. But I don't think they really understood when I said that I wanted a deal in Hollywood.
Cool.
I told them I'd be singing
Alright.
on TV.
We're actually
The other kids were calling
in chat now.
the older kids, they started bugging me. But now they're all
I'm not quite sure who they have going up, but
said that it was okay.
as far as Team LiT, we have ourselves. Sorry about that. I apologize. We're going to try to find out who Confed's actually going to put in, and then after that, we'll change that all up and then go from there. It's actually going to be a really good series. Join party. Alright. Cool. We're actually in game now. Be finding out real soon. I'm streaming it. Yep. Currently we only have our team inside this with I'm taking it Confed's team leader. So the moment they invite the guy, we'll change it out, kind of get you guys informed on who they're putting in.
No.
Okay, he's actually asking just for the leaders and the streamers, and that's everybody here. We're actually all on pretty good internet connection. I know myself has over 100 megabytes per second. Solo is actually gonna be our player. Ednol will actually be the bigger man and step out of the chat. He actually wanted to have one less person, so. Just letting them know I actually got the okay by Allin and TheNydus, so there's no way he can kick me out of this game, so we're good. I do appreciate everybody that's tuning in. I'll actually change this song. I apologize. I'm not streaming for myself. I want to have a little bit of noise just because of my background and everything else. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I had the mute button. Damn it. I hate when I do that. Currently, we do have the factory finishing up. We're going to have a reactor onto it. Stim is about halfway done. The only reason I say halfway is because where it's actually marked at on that bar. It is actually, he's up 3 SCV counts, which is not too bad. Solo is actually doing his creep spread right about now. His third is really close to being done. I'm pretty sure he does have Ling upgrade. He doesn't quite have any out yet. I would believe he'd be trying to go Roach, especially with the gas heaviness. He didn't stop his gas income. He's actually doing upgrades, so that's real cool. We're currently working on a wall off for this Terran user. He has about 2, 4, 6, 10, about 14 Marines. And they're moving out. I don't know why he wouldn't keep them inside the wall, other than he's trying to, oh, that's why he was waiting on his medevacs. I believe this creep spread will be able to see it a little bit faster than is actually main would, so it's a good creep spread. That's why I like to see creep spread. I call it a free map hack. I believe he'll stop right out here and debate what he wants to do. So like I said, that creep kind of forced him. If he can get this round, it'll be nice. But he can always pick up, but as long as he stays off the creep, the queens really can't do too much damage against the medevacs. Currently he has 2 more coming across the map. I do like how Solo is staying on the creep. He's not too worried. This tank can do a lot of damage, but like I said, if he can get actually out and around it, it'd be nice. But without the banglings, it's kind of hard to. We'll actually turn this game volume down. I'm sorry about that. I listen to music while I stream and stuff like that, so I actually got to listen to it over my music. So that's the reason that was loud. It's actually doing a lot of damage. Medevacs are about out of energy, so if he could just hold off a little bit more, he's going to stim himself to death. But it's quite a bit of stim. It's a good timing push, and the banglings quite weren't there yet, so he's going to lose this third. His macro has been pretty stout behind it, though. He's been pumping up constant larvae and everything else. He hasn't slowed down nothing, so he's still on pace. It's just sometimes losing your third hurts a lot. Okay, I'll actually turn that back up then. I apologize. Yeah, it doesn't help that my volume on my headset wasn't even all the way up either. I don't want it too loud just because I don't know how loud my volume is and stuff like that. When I tested it, it was a little weird and I didn't go back in, so I believe he'll actually clean this up pretty easily. As long as he could, oh, he didn't even get the tank. He needs that tank. There's the tank. Alright, cool. Lay down a couple more creep tumors and start spreading again. Get that third back up and you'll be constantly ahead, and I believe he's still in a good spot. I do like how the Confed Min is actually keeping his production up really well. He isn't falling behind on macro at all. He actually has about 8 too many SCVs at his main, or his natural, and now he's starting to transfer. Personally, when I like to transfer and stuff like that, I like to actually carry more than what's needed and stuff like that. Like, say I'll transfer 14 over there and leave like 8 or 9 at my actual main. That way I can actually have those guys rally closer type stuff. Yes, you lose income for the most part right then and there, but for the long run I feel it's better for mining things out. But currently, Solo is taking over the watchtower, so we'll actually see a little bit of movement if he actually tries to go forward instead of up and around. There's a few gaming paths on this map. That's why I do like it. Pink's getting a little far out there, so you can actually see it. Solo can see this moving across. Right now, if I was Solo, I don't know if you want to push across or if you want to try to kill what you can before you run back home. It was a good pickup. He actually forced a lot of stim out of there, using up the medevac stim and stuff like that, medevac energy. But yeah, this is just like the first push. The only difference is about 8 or 9 more Marines. Nothing really different. There's currently 68 SCVs to 50 probes and 38 Marines to 20 Lings. We do got 4 Banglings, but do they have speed? I wasn't quite paying attention. I apologize. The creep spread is pretty nice. It is actually seeing a lot. Nice focus down on that tank. He actually able to save his queens like that. If he wasn't able to take that, his queens would take a lot more damage. But that is a lot of Marines coming through. They're currently 1-1 with 10 health is what I should say. As Solo is currently 1-1, he does have Carpus and a few other little Bangling speed and things like that. Oh, good game. Currently 1-0, Confed. Alright, hopefully I'll fix my game sound. I didn't get no other complaints after I said that, or after Kelso said that to me, so we'll see. Currently we'll wait our second player. It was a good game by Solo. I truly liked how he expanded out like that and everything else. Yep, I was actually in a tournament and stuff like this, and I actually had to leave because of this casting and stuff like this, but the first round actually took way too long, and that forced me to drop out of it, so I'm not too worried about it. I actually got a great chance to cast TheNydus is all in, so it's cool. Like I said, we're just currently waiting for LiT's next player and everything else to see what map he picks and everything else, so we're just on a little bit of a downtime. But no, I did like Solo's play, though. I cannot downgrade it by no means. He did a very well job. He produced his third on time, if not a little bit faster, a little bit later than normal. I don't play Zerg, so I don't know. I just feel that Confed's push was pretty tough. Min had a real good push. He definitely waited for the medevacs, and that was game changer. The current stream is on a 45-second delay, so it's not too long, but it's not bad. But yeah, currently they are up 1-0. We've always had a really good competition against these guys, I feel anyways. if it's not in Chobo Team League, it's inside this league or that league. So I'm really excited for this matchup and stuff like that. I'm really excited to see who comes out and who brings what to the table. It's a really good way to learn. So hopefully you guys get a view a few little things like that. And that's a new sound to me, so I'm not quite sure what that was. Currently we do have 10 streamers, and I'm happy about that. Or 10 viewers, my fault. I don't do this very often, and I apologize. But yeah, you can request a song and stuff like that. Since we're on downtime, I'll actually put it on and things like that. It's another thing I should have done. Okay, we got Ednal. Ednal is actually a really good player. I believe he is going to play. He's going to be our second player. The only reason I say I can assume like that is just because we're hopping right into the game. Going slow. Sorry about that. Property. Oh my god, I can't even spell. He is a Zerg. He's currently tier 1 as well. So, it'll be a real good game. It's going to be a real good game. I played Ed a few times on ladder, and he impresses me every time I play him. So, apparently Prosper's seen his Zerg a little bit more than I have to be able to put him in against a Terran user that knows his way around. I'm not going to be biased by no means, but he does know his way around. That's the only thing I can honestly say. Currently the Confed is up 1-0. Let's see if Ednal can come back and tie it out. We're currently on Goha Greenhouse. Alright. On the bottom left of the map, we actually have Confed Min. And for some reason, my image keeps messing up on me. I apologize. Oh, no, wrong one. And yeah, I did a quick run through, but sometimes you're not as good as you want to be, so I apologize. But yes, on the bottom left, we have Confed Min. And in the top right, we actually have LiT Ednal, representing Team LiT. Ooh, I like that. Currently, nothing special out of either player. It's really standard, not like you've never seen this type of play before. The reason he's doing this is so he can actually lay down his reactor or his add-on and still have be blocked off. You can pretty much tell that he's going for a certain type of build. Kind of curious if he's going to get the Reaper out like he did last game, or if he's just going to hop right into that add-on. So I'll have to pay attention to find out. He does go for the Reaper. He is rallying it, so a little bit of aggression from Confed. It is currently a 20 CC. We do got a little bit of a scouting tool coming out for Ednal. He does see the Reaper. I'm on his vision only, so, and he was actually looking right at it, so that's cool. At least he knows it's coming across the map. I apologize. I'm gonna have to mute for a second. He did see that though. He did see that the third is there. Ooh, they pick off a probe. The Reaper does run, pretty much to come back home to try to come do some damage, I suppose. I feel it would have been better to leave him at the other base to do damage instead of bringing him all the way back home, especially with the Marines coming out about that time. We do have a third going down for Edno, which we already stated, I suppose. My fault. I'm twisted right now. He only has one on gas, so you can pretty much say that he's going to stay on Lings for a while. Min didn't see that though, so that's a good thing. Working on the creep spread. He does see. We do have the factory finishing up. Like I said, it's pretty much the same exact build that we got last time. The only difference is positioning. We do have 2 gases, which means that he's going to try to tech a little bit harder. Yeah, it's dinner time. It's actually going to get a little loud, so if you hear that clicking and it starts to bug you, I do apologize. That's just my microphone muting out. It's not the best mic. We do have 5 queens. That is some creep spread waiting to happen. That is how I look at that. He does see all these Marines, so he's not in the blind. He notices that it is the same exact push that came across last time. So let's see how Ed will actually be able to prepare for this. The worker supply is actually staying there up with each other. The only reason I did that was because I knew the same build was coming across the map. I kind of wanted to see how much macro was forced between the two. Like I said, I do apologize for this. Bangling would do a lot of damage here, which he doesn't quite have. So with him taking away the mining time from that third, it's actually a really good movement, how I should say. It was a really good counter. I really liked how he moved out right there. He didn't just sit back and macro up behind it. He actually pushed across, made him lift up his third, refuse some mining time, and put down his fourth. We'll see how much damage this does right here. It will be spotted, so that's cool. I'm not sure if he's seen it though. He didn't move nothing for it, so 1 queen. It could hurt. He might be able to see it. He sees it now. Currently, the supply is staying pretty even. I'm really happy how Ednol is playing this out. He's not overexpanding. Ooh, he picked off that. But yeah, Ednol's not overexpanding. His upgrades are going down. He is, I believe he has the advantage right now. Even though Terran is a very powerful race and like that, if you cannot produce anything to set your opponent back, I feel you're setting yourself back. And right now, Min's attacked a few times, and it's kind of slowing down his upgrades. As you see, he has stim and plus 10 health and stuff like that, but Ednol is actually at 1-1. So I don't believe this can do as much damage as it needs to. We have 57 lings, 4 banglings, so if he can do a good surround, he'll be able to clean this up. One is finishing up for the Terran user Min. All those tanks kind of drew away these lings, but that was a good cleanup. I'd rather take out the tanks. That way you can actually dance. Need to kind of back up, save that. With this force going down, it's actually going to make... Oh, did I? I'm sorry. Oh, I still see stuff going down here. Oh, wow. We actually got 20 SCV kills. Yeah, I apologize. Like I said, I don't do this very often, but I need to get back into it. Actually getting my multitasking down and everything else. I feel Min's problem is maybe with that last damage that Ednol did, he's kind of forced to push out again, but I feel he's pushing out and not macroing up behind it enough. I feel that's where Ednol is going to take the advantage, is macro. If you look at the supply, it's about 40. Yep, it's still about 60 supply difference. And we're at about a 40, even 50 right now. Yep, Ednol brought it back. That is a good game. Yeah, congratulations Ednol on bringing it back for Team LiT. That was actually a damn good game. I'll turn that up a little bit more, see if you guys are still having problems, or maybe I'm just reading old chat. They're actually gonna put in Jin Ho. He's a Zerg user. If I read that right, I might not have read that right. Yep. He is Zerg and he is a Diamond Tier 1. So, currently we're on the wrong map, so we'll be heading right back into it. I apologize. Currently we're just waiting on Prosper. Oh, there we go. It is currently 1-1 in favor of no one. So yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in at this great opportunity to watch Confed versus LiT. Challenge is winner gets third place in the all-in TheNydus team league. So it'll be nice to see who wins this. Alright, it's going to be a Zerg on Deadwing. Currently 1-1. Spawning in the bottom right hand corner, representing team Lost in Translation, we got Edno. And spawning in the top left hand corner, representing team Confed, we have Jin Ho. Currently no 12 pull or nothing like that, so it's going to be a little interesting to see if they do a 14 or if they're actually going to go for a Nexus first, or a Hatch, my fault. Ooh, this is a really interesting build. I've seen this a few times on ladder. It's going to be a little troublesome unless he can actually produce a little bit quicker than most. Because a lot of people, they like to get their queen first and then their lings. If he actually has enough for both, it will be really nice to see him hold. It is a 4-player map, so he's not quite sure which direction he could be. I'm pretty sure a couple seasons ago they made it where it was only cross spawn only, but a lot of people don't know that yet, so I do apologize about that. Currently nothing too fancy. It is a really big map, so we'll have to see how this early type pool can do. If Edno does hold it, his economy is just going to go through the roof, and it's going to be, I feel, game ending at that moment. Zerg on Zerg is so brutal, you really can't call anything, so I will bite my tongue on that. And Jin Ho knows it's cross spawn only. Oh no, he doesn't. Never mind. Yeah, I feel it's a good scout. he actually sees a lot of lings getting produced and stuff like this, so he'll be able to counter build at home. And we're actually seeing the difference in pace. It's kind of weird to see Jinho go for the pull first, but then macro out, as Ednal does hatchery first and lings out. So it's kind of cool. Ooh, we do got a couple of those in production. Can always be a wondrous defense or offense. Ooh. Couple drones did get away with some life back there. Ooh, and that Overlord's going to get picked off as well. We got 12 lings coming across the map or so. He is trying to take his third, as so is Jinho. This is where Z on Z gets fun at, is the defense and the micro. The micro is real. See, a lot of people rag on Zerg, but and no other race has such a micro-intense battle. Honestly, games are won and lost in that micro battle. But we currently got a good scout off. He's making sure the layer wasn't done or 2 gases weren't going down. He knew he didn't have too much. Ooh. It was good, alright, I guess. Not too bad. It's a really even game so far. I'm really enjoying it. Currently got a little bit of a cluster of Overlords right there, but I guess you can see what's coming, so that's always a good thing. I really don't know much about Zerg on Zerg besides that it can be very micro heavy and very gruesome, either which way you want to go with it. So even if one guy's going lings and the other one goes roaches, I've seen myself going roaches still losing to lings. So it's good learning. Scouting out, making a Bangling get disposed of. Nice. Currently I feel, well, if you actually look on the bottom, it tells you that Ednal has the economical advantage. Good hold command. 3 drones do go down. And Kelso's tuning in. He's trying to say it's going to go his direction, mutas and everything else. Currently, there's only 3 gases for... Oh, yep, Ednal has 1 more gas than Jinho. So he definitely has the gas advantage as well. That's a lot of lanes. That is a lot. Kelso, that's phenomenal. Currently 1-1 is in production for Jinho. I think it's a little bit too late. That's a lot of ling damage. The third is left alone. But there's still a lot inside that natural with 19 drones going down. respectfully. I feel that Edno is at a good advantage right now. He's up 30 supply, 25 supply. He is working on this third as we speak. Yeah, you're down about half supply, but you do got roach compared to your lings. So if the lings aren't coming in a full round, I should say, you're not going to do too much damage unless you're doing run bys. And the wall's not broke yet, so there is no run bys at this moment. But the mutas do come in to end it. There's another reason why I don't quite look at bases and stuff like this, as with the 45-second delay, somebody can actually still pick up if somebody on the stream's trying to cheat for him or something like that. Not saying anybody is cheating or nothing, but it is a lot harder for somebody to actually pick up on that, or to say, oh, this is the direction that he's going to go with it, you need to do this, or anything like that. I really tried to hide it. Oh my god, I'm Imba. He was actually in LiT there for a while. I remember inviting him into the team, so this will be really cool. He's actually Masters Tier 1 Terran player. Throw me in, coach. I like to play players like this. I don't care if I'm streaming. Okay, I'm playing. But still, I love this matchup. I truly do. I'm going slow, I apologize. I feel like this is going to be an uphill battle just because of the MMR difference. But I do have confidence in Ed. Ed has, like I said in the past, Ed is a real good player. I like his play style. Sorry about that. Spawning in the bottom left of the map, we actually have representing Team Confed. We have, oh my god, Imba. And spawning in the top right of the map, we have Ednol, representing Team Lost in Translation. I do like the placement of this. It's pretty much very telling on what he's going to do. But a lot of players like to show that and not build behind it. They just like to mind game you how I look at it. So I like to see if, oh my god, Imba actually builds up behind this, or if he just goes straight for it. Currently, we do have a quicker type pool going down. It wasn't nothing too fast or anything else like that, but I call it quicker because I've seen 17 hatch down to a pool afterwards. So, like I said, Zerg's one of those races where it really fluctuates. It just depends on what you like to do, and I do like that. I truly do. I feel that's the advantage right there. I feel how, oh my god, Imba is playing this. I truly do. Block it off and go from there. With this right there, I kind of know what he's doing. I don't like to give spoilers or nothing else like that. You can see where the rallies are. It's going to be a very intense game, and I know this just because of experience.
Our base is under attack. Our forces have engaged the enemy. Our forces have opened fire.
This is the main reason why the nerf went through this season, and we'll see how well Edno can actually hold off this. It's only a 7-second nerf on these guys, but that's still enough where you're not getting hit by 2 bombs every 14 seconds. You're just getting hit by the 1. So the roaches will actually be able to do a lot of damage, but the thing behind it is the multi areas. Is he going here or there? And Ed really established this. You can tell he's played against this before. Those bombs have such a radius. I love it. Even though I hate Terran, I love their mechanics. I truly do.
Am I allowed to go back?
Those bios can hold them back for a while, but that is a lot of gas, so I don't know if you really want to waste it to defend it, knowing that they're still right there. Oh man, this is what I'm saying, the multi areas, it's really bad when you're able to execute things like this. Do you pick your army or your queens? And you really can't pick either one of them at this moment in time, because that's a lot of damage just to be given out. I feel we do a little bit more damage with 3 or 4 bombs in a row, instead of just the 1. But this is his play or his style. I feel as long as Ednol can actually macro up behind this, I feel he is in the advantage. I feel you're not doing enough damage. It feels like Ednol is just repairing his health as fast as he's losing it. He needs to transfuse that roach or queen. The creep is spread out, so he's actually going to have a lot more mobility. He is macroing out behind it though, so it's a well executed harassment. So that's exciting. Oh, transfuse. No transfuse. Confed Imba. Oh my god, Imba is actually doing a really good job behind this. That's why he is Tier 1 Masters. He definitely pulls it off. It's not like he only has one build. It feels like he knows what he's doing. I feel he missed a couple shift clicks there, but oh well. Like I said, it's still the same push though. It feels like it's really meta right now. I'm not quite sure if he feels he can produce it a little bit better than the other guy did, or if since he is on roaches, it's going to be a lot harder to hold. I feel the major reason why he's doing this is because he forced them into the roaches. If he can get these bios off, though, that's going to actually change the game. But he needs some good bios. Corrosive bios will hold it. We currently do have that going down, and that could help a lot, especially on the aspect of micro. Tank goes down. He's gonna have to pick up and move. Ednol is doing a really good job protecting. Grades are down. Currently 46 SCVs to 43 drones. Another wave is coming across the map. Feels like the same wave once again. Maybe this time he'll actually move to the main or whatever, but we'll see if he already forgot about it. This is what I've always liked to see roaches. I've heard it's a very odd timing type thing, but oh, that was a good drop on the third. Then he's going to rotate it where the guys at third come back in front of the tank. Oh, nice corruptor. Yeah, he will lose this third, but he does save the game. How I look at it, that could have been game ending in other people's eyes and stuff like this. And no, he picked off that medevac with a couple workers in there. Not too much macro went down behind that for oh my god, Imba. He's just now putting down his third, which you kind of didn't need because Zerd's third didn't really get up. But I feel it should have went down a little bit quicker than 9.5 minutes, but I'm not Masters, so I can't say that. He's currently getting mined out at home, and his natural is a little over halfway itself. Ooh, these roaches got caught. Those bios can clean it up though. Not yourself. There's some good ones land. Roaches are already being produced at home. You must think the game's ended. But no, it was a really good hold. Ed is really impressing me, like I said. I've always been impressed by his play, but when you're playing a Tier 1 Masters and you're still holding your own 11 minutes in the game, that's good. He really needs to deny this base. If he can deny this base, it's going to really put him economically behind, but he does manage to push him back. Sorry. He sees it, so I'm not sure if he's going to split his army.
Our forces have engaged the enemy. Mutation complete.
That's a really good push. Truly is. It's a lot of tanks in the background though, so it's gonna be really hard to break it. But as long as you're doing damage, you're doing a good job. Nice pick off on that reactor. Couple bios. It's a pretty nasty drop in his main. Yeah, that looks like it's going to hurt. Good game, well played. So Confed comes back and ties it.
Right.
So yeah, that was a really good game. I really was impressed by Kelso. I keep hating to say it like that, but Edno, my fault. But yeah, Edno really did a good job in my eyeballs. He was put up against one of the better people, and he held his own. Alright, we're currently waiting for Team LiT's next player. We'll see who our next player is, and then we'll change that up, and then we'll go into it. I feel like that's really meta, though. Like I said, I don't know Terran versus Protoss or Terran versus Zerg, but when you got two different Terran players doing pretty much identical builds, it feels like that's really meta. But yeah, he really executed it really well with those Reapers. Got him on the back foot, put him onto the roach count, and then from there he kind of just worked the drops. I feel, nah. I feel even if he went Lings, I don't think he would have did as good as he did with the roaches, because he went the Lings the first game and it won against that composition, but I don't think the Lings would have been able to hold against the Reapers, and that's why he does that first, to make it a little bit harder for the Banglings and Lings to actually push through them. But yeah, it's a really good attempt, a really good try. Yep, we're just currently waiting on the next player to be tossed out for Team Lost in Translation. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, we're actually gonna put in Prosper. So it's gonna be a Protoss first, or I've been trying to say Protoss all night. Damn it! Throwing a toss. Now it's gonna be Prosper, which is a Terran user. And Prosper is currently in Masters 2. So let's get into it. It's going to be on Crux, the Valley of City. Alright, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, representing Team Lost in Translation, we got LiT Prosper. And spawning in the bottom right of the map, representing Team Confed, we have, oh my god, Imba. His name's too long and don't really work. I apologize. But yeah, currently same build, it feels like. The gas is already done as Imba's just started. I feel I have less about knowledge about this matchup than I do Z on Z, but at least I can show it to you guys, so we'll just go from there. So yeah, I'll just mute it for now and eat my food that's about 45 minutes late. I apologize.
Command center upgrade complete.
If you're elected, we'll be gone in a week. Bombs in the streets, right when we're trying to make peace. It's disappointing. I wouldn't be surprised if you brought war. And by the way, America, I expected a lot more. Voting for a man who's really rich and acting hardcore when he's the one that's trashing up everything that we fought for. But wait, no, I got more. Yeah, you want an encore? Trump's ain't gonna abuse it too. That one he was caught for. You claim you started from the bottom, having a fight when you never paid a single freaking tax in your life. Facts on the mic, you always lived a lavish life. So don't say you struggle, you don't understand what it's like. Yeah, what's wrong? You need a tissue? You getting sick of people always pointing out your issues? Look, I don't know how to put this, I'll say it bluntly. You want to evacuate all Muslims out the country because they're terrorists? Come on, Trump, you know that that's some dumb ish. If that ain't racist or stereotypical, well then what is? Just get your campaign and back it to a halt, cause now you advocate for sexual assault? Now that's evil. Come on, people, you need to stop, you need to wake up and realize what Trump is gonna make America hate again.
feel Prosper's done a lot of damage. It's kind of hard to come back when we take so much damage, especially mining time. Mining time is one of the hardest things to come back from. And I feel Prosper is really doing a really good job executing this. I feel it's kind of like Protoss versus Protoss. If you expand early, you really have to defend, and if you don't, you're kind of just letting the other guy catch back up. And right now I feel Prosper is doing that. His supply is up, his tech is up. He really shouldn't be scared about too much right now. The scans are doing wonders and things, but once they go out, he still has to land to scan again. So
Command center upgrade complete.
I feel Prosper is actually has a little bit better of a T on T. So I'm happy to say. Like I said, I don't know what that is. I know it's one of my Twitch things, but it's one of the new sounds, so I don't know what it is. I apologize, but the only thing I got loaded is Twitch, so. And then Discord, and that's not Discord. But no, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I know which one that is. That's a follow, and I appreciate that to the fullest. I currently do not have it on the game screen just because it's not relevant for the clan war. So, but no, I really feel that this game is in one direction right now. Imba is trying to come back in my eyeballs just because of the supply and even the tech. The tech is actually pretty far in my eyeballs ahead of Imba's, so Prosper's in a good position, how I feel. Oh, sorry about that. I had to yell at my kids. I guess he kind of got lucky that Prosper, well, I don't know if it's called luck or not, but Prosper could have taken out that tank that was trying to come across just with that siege. But no, he picked up and he decided to go home. He did enough damage. I feel his third base is, yep, all but there. Oh my god, Imba is kind of stuck on the production tab. Or not production, units. He is actually about 12 workers behind right now. So, that's a lot of income. It's currently about a 300 income difference. If he does that a few more times, he can actually catch back in mining time delay. But I feel this, with this third going down, it's going to be a little bit too much. So, let's see how well the aggression holds out. I feel the best way for Prosper to win this game, like I said, I don't know nothing about T on T, Terran versus Terran, but I feel the aggression, good placements on the attacks, I feel that's going to actually win the game. And, oh my god, is moving out. Yeah, we all know it's oh my fucking god, but I got kids around, I apologize. But anyways, he's going to really have to get these tanks in a good position. Even if he pokes them on top, they only range out to right in front of these tanks, and I feel that's why Prosper put it where he did. With his third going down, he's going to have to be able to hold it, and I feel he can, as long as these tanks don't siege up. I usually look at the first one to siege up wins the fight. Oh, and he's actually going to go to the top and try to force this tank to shoot backwards, per se, while these take the front. I see this a lot, and it's actually a really good move because these tanks don't know where to hit, and they're kind of bouncing back and forth. So I like this decision by Prosper to do 3 different
positions. He cleans this up because you see how that tank actually had to turn back? Yeah, and that's the advantage of multi-prong attacks against tanks. Is they go for the first target closer while the Marines clean that up, so then they have to refocus fire and they turn. So that's good thing to learn. Like I said, I kind of hide the production tab on purpose sometimes, just because a lot of people like to watch streams to see how their opponent's going, and I like to make it the fairest way possible. So certain times I'll try to hide certain things. I don't say too much either, just because of that as well. I kind of explained that earlier, but it is a good barracks count. I feel 7 would be a little bit better, but you're only on 2 bays, so you really can't push out more than 7 barracks, or 5 I should say. Look at that supply. We're actually at plus 30 right now, so we currently got pretty close on unit killed and worker killed. This damn, he's going to be able to pick off a couple of these though. He's not going in. Oh, he's seeing it. Good see. Now that's going to hurt as army is out of position, so he's going to pick off a few more probes. SCVs, my fault. I feel the macro is real. There's not too much actually going on after those first couple initial attacks, besides a drop here and a drop there. Feel, oh my god, Imba is actually a little tight right up top, so I feel that's going to be a little hard to break. But as long as you can actually stop his 4th from going down, you'll be pretty good position. Other than that, you got to really hold this drop. Oh yeah, you really got this. Good pickup. Focus down. Yeah, that was good. These tanks going on low ground. That's cleaned up. That was game ending right there. I really feel that was game ending. And he felt the same way. Yeah, that was it. Currently up 3-2. I'm not quite sure. I didn't really look at the details if it was the best of 5 or not. We'll look real fast. Like I said, events. Yeah, it just says all kill. Doesn't say how many games. I believe it's over. We got a little banter going on. I'm not going to get into details by no means, but with how they're talking, I believe that's the end of it. 3-2 is the current score. If it isn't over, the loser's actually asking for a remake. But here, I'll hop in. I'm a diamond too. Yeah, I believe it's over. It's currently 3-2, our victory.
Apparently you guys need to come in.
I won't say it like that. Yeah, it's over. Yep, I'm platinum. I'd beat the shit out of you, dude. Yeah, we're currently 3-2. 1 second. But yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. We actually won this one, so it's a good victory. No, I don't join in it, no. He was talking about games and stuff like this and how he dodged, so I asked him for a game. No, I don't bad man, right? I'm above that. I don't stoop down to other people's level. No, I was just going to say I want to get in this, and what I said was, where's the party? We'll go up to the start of it. Well, here, you guys can see it just as well as I can. Yeah, you can see it just as well as I can. Like I said, I don't beat him. Yeah, all I said was, see, that was these guys. I didn't even hop intel down here. I asked for a one-on-one, that was it. I said, oh my god, anybody one-on-one? And I smiled. And the next thing I said was, you think you can beat me? And I said, ha ha ha. That was it. And I said, what a joke. I beat GM Terran players. And that was it. I don't feel that to be him, I just telling truth. And then like he said to Prosper, you guys told Prosper he dodged, so I said the same thing. I was like, dodge? Yeah. But then I repeated myself. I said I love PvT. I beat a lot of GMs, laughing my ass off with a dodge. But then I repeated it as long as they're Terran. But no, it was a great clan war. I'm really excited for Prosper to take it for the team. I'm really excited for Ednal and everything else. He really shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. When I seen that Terran 1 guy or the Masters 1 coming out, it was more or less like, damn it. But no, he held his own really well. I was really impressed to see it, and I'm really excited that we took third place in the all-in Confed, or all in the TheNydus team league. So congratulations, and you guys have a good night. And I'll be streaming about 2 hours or so. So if you want to come back and check me out, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, you guys have a good night, and thanks again.